You have been told something for so long that you stopped questioning it, that you are broken, that something inside you needs fixing, that if you just followed the right routine, took the right supplement, read the right book, you would finally be the man you're supposed to be. You have built your entire adult life around this assumption. Consider for the next few minutes that it might not be true. You feel anxious. They sell you a fix. You feel sad. They call it depression. You feel restless. They prescribe a routine. You feel empty. They tell you to be grateful. What if there is nothing wrong with you? What if you are simply a human being, alive, in a world that is not designed for human beings to be at peace? A French philosopher named Albert Camus spent his whole life thinking about this. He wrote that the relationship between a person and the world produces a feeling he called the absurd. You are a creature that wants meaning, dropped into a universe that does not give you any. You are mortal, but you plan as if you will live forever. You crave love, but you are alone in your own mind. You want certainty, but everything is uncertain. You want to matter, but the universe does not notice you exist. Camus said, "This is not a problem to be solved. This is the human condition. The anxiety you feel is not a malfunction. It is the correct response to being alive. The sadness you feel is not a chemical imbalance. It is the cost of caring about something that can be lost. The restlessness you feel is not a productivity issue. It is your soul refusing to settle for less than meaning. If this is making something loosen in your chest, subscribe and like. This channel is for men who are tired of being told they are broken. Here is what self-help culture has done to your generation. It has taken normal human suffering and labeled it as a personal defect that you must fix. Then it sold you the fix. Then when the fix did not work, it sold you a better fix. You have been chasing a version of yourself that does not exist. A perfectly optimized, productive, cheerful, disciplined man with no anxiety, no doubt, no inner conflict. That man is a marketing fiction. He has never existed in human history. Marcus Aurelius wrote his meditations because he struggled. Seneca wrote his letters because he failed. Every philosopher you admire was a man fighting his own mind. Heidegger, a German philosopher, called this constant fixing of yourself the inauthentic life, the life of always becoming, always optimizing, always preparing for who you will be, and never simply being who you are. He said most men live their entire lives this way, always running toward a better version, never arriving, never present, until they die. And the better version was never coming. There is a different path, not the one where you fix yourself, the one where you stop believing you needed fixing, where you let yourself feel anxious without calling it a disorder, where you let yourself be sad without calling it depression, where you let yourself be uncertain without calling it weakness. Not because feelings should run your life, but because pretending they are problems is what is exhausting you. The man at peace is not the man who fixed himself. He is the man who stopped trying. He let himself be human. He let his mind be a mind. He let his heart be a heart. He stopped going to war with his own existence. This does not mean you give up. It does not mean you abandon discipline. It means you stop hating yourself for having an inner life. You can still build, you can still grow, but you do it from a different foundation, not from I am broken and need to fix myself, from I am human and want to live well. The difference sounds small, it changes everything. Anxiety stops being your enemy. Sadness stops being a failure. Restlessness stops being a defect. They become what they always were. Signals, information, parts of being alive. You will still face hard days. You will still feel lost sometimes. That is not a sign something is wrong with you. That is the sign you are alive. Stop trying to become someone else. The man you have been running toward does not exist. The man you are running from is the only one who has ever been real. Meet him, forgive him, live as him. There is nothing wrong with you. There never was.